and first of all, I should say that I feel completely intimidated by Rob's talk because he had 16 slides. I have one because this is a lightning talk. And I run a workshop every year called Collaborations Workshop. We have lightning talk sessions, and we say to speakers one slide only, and we're very strict about it. So I have only one slide. But nevertheless, I have lots to say. Uh, I will be talking about how Elixir is adopting software and data carpentry as a training model to help life scientists across Europe, across the whole Elixir, to build better science and to be scientists that comply with open research principles. How many of you have heard about software or data carpentry? This is amazing. I should take a picture. So both initiatives focus on training researchers in computational lab skills, skills that are essential nowadays for everybody doing research. Data carpentry is a bit younger, software carpentry is a bit older initiative. These are sister initiatives, but they're not identical. Software carpentry focuses mainly on skills that are absolutely essential if you develop software if your software might be something that will be reused by others, so you might be working towards building your own libraries. We teach things such as version control, we teach things such as structured programming, usually using Python. We also teach how to automate your task, how to be much more efficient using command line. And within the structured programming, we also teach how to test, how to make sure that there's some quality assurance in your code. So this, as you can see, this is a sort of a bit higher level, and data carpentry is filling in the gap right below that level. That means it is addressed at beginners, but it's also an initiative that is teaching how to work more efficiently with data. So in principle, we teach R, that is a big demand from life scientists. We also teach how to be more efficient using command line, how to manipulate your data with command line, how to get out of spreadsheets and not analyze your data in spreadsheets. And we also teach structured data using SQL, using the example of SQL. So taking those two initiatives, we developed a pilot project that is led by Elixir UK. Elixir has a number of nodes across Europe. UK is one of the nodes that is strongly engaged in training. 3 other partnering nodes are Elixir Finland, Elixir Netherlands, and Switzerland. And the idea of the pilot is that by taking these 2 very well working training models, we will not only empower the nodes within Elixir to be able to run them independently, to be able to run these workshops, but also to use that teaching model, which is a 2-day intense workshops hands-on with qualified instructors, to use that model to run other training, to think how training in life sciences, training that Elixir is trying to develop, might be cast using the carpentry models. And the pilot is an 18 months project that is aiming to make all the nodes more familiar with the concept, introduce them. And we're doing it by running a number of events. So hackathons to develop materials, workshops to show how that actually is run, and also teach the researchers within Elixir. And also finally, so we've already run 4 of these. We are running also a trainer workshop. So we'll train people within Elixir who want to be certified software and data carpentry trainers. We initially projected to have 1 such train the trainers workshop within these 18 months. So it's going to be January next year. But the demand is so high that we're already planning 2 additional ones. So that shows you how useful, how effective, how popular this training model is. And I think the most important thing that should be emphasized here is that we're teaching open source tools, we're teaching open source approaches, open research, open science, open source approaches. And that they're setting up certain standards even within quite a lot of degrees of freedom makes projects like these very successful.